Accusations of fraud in a Massachusetts petition drive have people from all over the state checking to see if they've been victimized.
But was that fraud intentional, and is there any recourse for those who feel they've been misled? 22 News reporter Morgan Hook has this special I-Team report.
This is a copy of the petition to amend the definition of gay marriage in my hand here. It has a one-sentence summary on the front. We've highlighted it in orange. But on the back, it doesn't say anywhere what the petition is about. And that is how some say they were fooled into signing it. In November, the Massachusetts Family Institute turned in more than 120,000 petition signatures. That's almost twice the number they needed to put a question before voters in 2008, asking to define marriage as between one man and one woman. But now there are allegations of petition fraud cropping up across the state. Donna Jordan, seen here with neighbor Ben Zuckerman, says she and her husband Ray, a four-time delegate to the Democratic National Convention, were approached at the Springfield Plaza on Liberty Street.
And he asked both of us, were we against gay marriages? And I said, of course not. And he said, well, would you be willing to sign to that effect? And I said, sure, I don't have a problem with that at all, because that's what I believe.
Shelley Nichols and her daughter Emily were approached in the same Springfield Plaza.
He told us that the petition was for protecting gay marriage rights.
That he lied right to our faces about what it was about, and if I knew what it was about, there was no way I would have signed it.
Chickappee's Patricia Donnelly has a similar story.
I thought that I was signing something for gay marriage.
Chris Mino, president of the Massachusetts Family Institute, says he doesn't know of any petition fraud in Western Massachusetts.
I find it hard to believe that an adult registered voter would just not pay attention to what they were signing.
And had you known what it was that you were actually signing?
I never would have signed it. I never would have signed it.
To help collect signatures, the Massachusetts Family Institute hired Arno Political Consultants. The company's methods include paying workers per signature, a practice that is both legal and common. What is less common, though, is Arno's reputation for petition fraud, stemming from allegations in both Florida and Oregon.
Are you aware of any fraud having taken place with this petition drive for the gay marriage amendment?
The only supposed case of actual fraud is indeed one of the paid signature gatherers, Ms. McElroy, came forward and claimed that she fraudulently collected signatures.
In an October hearing at the State House in Boston, Florida native Angela McElroy told investigators that she fraudulently collected 260 signatures, all in the Boston area. She also told investigators that she learned her illegal tactics from the company she worked for, a subcontractor of Arno Political Consultants, and that her co-workers were all taught the same illegal tactics. Tom Lang is the co-director of KnowThyNeighbor.org, a nonprofit gay rights group. In the half hour that 22 News spent with Lang, his phone rang 4 times, all people calling him to report their names were fraudulently on the petition.
Get your affidavit, and as soon as it comes in, your name will be flagged.
Lang says the Massachusetts Family Institute knew the people they hired would use fraudulent techniques to get signatures.
People were lied to. They were told this is for same-sex marriage, as in pro-same-sex marriage. They were told it was the beer and wine petition. And that's fraud, and that is illegal.
How many people need to come forward before you start to look at this and say, maybe there was a problem here?
It would have to be tens of thousands. When you're talking of 170,000 signatures, that raises a question in my mind. Were there plants who intentionally signed the amendment with the plan of challenging? Because this was right.
Now, Know Thy Neighbor has posted the name of everyone who signed the gay marriage amendment petition. If you'd like to know if your name is on that list, log on to WWLP.com, where you can find a link to that website. You can also find a link to the Massachusetts Family Institute website. In studio, Morgan Hook, 22 News.